So y'all, cool. Let me tell y'all something real quick before I go in. So yesterday morning, I was talking to my homegirl on the phone, and just chit chatting on my way to work or whatever. And I'm looking and I'm driving and I'm in rush hour traffic, so it takes me a good 35, 45 minutes to get to work, right? So I'm talking to my homegirl and we kiki kaka, and I'm looking and I'm sitting and inching up. You know how rush hour is in Austin. It's pretty hot on 35, and so I'm creeping and creeping, and then I look and I'm like, hey, there's a truck up here and it looks like it has something hanging out the side of the truck. And so I told my homegirl and I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to get closer. Let me see what's hanging off of this truck. So my lane happens to open up at that time. So I'm like, cool. So I scoot up some, and now this truck went from the far left lane to the middle lane, and I'm in the far right lane. So it gets closer, and I'm like, oh, now I have the opportunity to see what it is, right? So then my lane opens up, and I scoot up some, and I tell my homegirl, I'm like, man, I get to see what's hanging out of this truck, right? So I get closer, and I get closer, and I'm like, oh my God, girl, this truck has the number 87 gas nozzle pump hanging out the side of this truck. So she's like, what? And I'm like, yes, girl, I'm gonna have to get his attention, let him know. I don't know if he knows or not, right? So I'm trying to speed up and I'm trying to speed up and I'm looking. I was like, does anybody else not see this but me? Like, why is nobody trying to tell this dude he got a pump hanging out the side of his truck? So I was just like, golly. So I was just like, man. So now I'm still, trying to get next to him, trying to get next to him. So now his lane stops. And he's in the middle lane, and I'm still in the far right lane. So cool, straight up. I get next to him, and I'm looking, and I'm like, girl, it's really the number 87 pump hanging out this truck. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get his attention, right? I'm gonna get his attention. So I'm still inching up, and I'm trying to look up like this and try to see him, and he's not never looking to his right. So I'm just like, oh my God, I gotta get his attention. So my homegirl's still on the phone. She's like, you get his attention. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I get close and I get right next to him, and I'm like, hey, and I'm leaning out my car and I'm waving up to him, y'all. And I said, oh man, he got the nerve to be fine. He got the nerve to be fine. I said, oh, okay. And so now I get distracted. I'm just like, so then I'm just like, hey. And I'm looking at him and I'm waving my arms left and right. He never looks. He scoots over in the left hand lane and takes off, y'all. And I never see him again. So if y'all see a guy in Austin with the trunk, with the nozzle hanging out the side of his truck, somebody get his attention and let him know.